a wild ride through Tokyo, uncovering the weird and wonderful. Hey there, traveler. Buckle up, because we're diving into Tokyo, Japan, a city that's equal parts futuristic metropolis and quirky wonderland. This isn't your average sightseeing trip. I'm taking you on a 48-hour adventure packed with unusual facts, hidden gems, and experiences that'll make your jaw drop. Ready? Let's go. Touchdown in Neon City, you land at Narita Airport, and the moment you step into Tokyo, it's like walking into a sci-fi movie. Skyscrapers pulse with neon, and the air hums with possibility. First stop, breakfast at Akisa, a retro Japanese coffee shop. Head to Café de Lamba in Ginza, a time capsule from 1948 where they aged their coffee beans for years, sometimes decades. Unusual fact, the owner, who passed away at 100, believed aged beans unlocked flavors you can't get anywhere else. Sip a cup of their 20-year-old blend. It's like drinking history. Post-coffee, let's wander to Tsukuji Outer Market. The famous fish auctions have moved, but this maze of stalls is still alive with vendors hawking tamago-yaki rolled omelettes and fresh uni-sea urchin. Here's a weird tidbit. Tsukuji's tuna auctions once saw a fish sell for $3.1 million in 2019. That's a pricey sushi roll. Grab a Kizenden seafood rice bowl and eat it, standing up like a local. Don't linger, we've got places to be. Robots and sacred trees. Next, we're off to Shinjuku for something utterly bizarre, the Robot Restaurant. Okay, it's not really a restaurant. It's a sensory overload cabaret where neon-clad robots, dancers, and drummers stage a chaotic show. Fun fact, the venue was partly inspired by Tokyo's love for kaiju monster movies, so expect Godzilla vibes. It's loud, it's kitschy, and it's peak Tokyo madness. Shows run about 90 minutes, so afterward, stretch your legs in Shinjuku Gaon, a serene garden nearby. The contrast is wild. 1 minute, you're dodging laser beams. The next, you're zenning out under cherry trees. Now, let's chase a hidden gem, the Meguro Parasitological Museum. Yep, you heard that right. A museum dedicated to parasites. It's the world's only one of its kind, with over 300 specimens, including a 29-foot tapeworm preserved in a glass case. Creepy fact, the museum's gift shop sells parasite-themed t-shirts, and locals treat it like a quirky date spot. Admission's free, but you'll need a strong stomach. Owl cafes and haunted alleys. As dusk settles, head to Akihabara, Tokyo's electric town. Skip the mainstream anime stores and visit an owl cafe like Akiba Fukuru. Here, you can sip tea while petting owls perched on your arm. Odd fact, owl cafes exploded in popularity because owls are seen as symbols of wisdom in Japan. But the trend's so niche, even locals raise an eyebrow. Book ahead, it's a small space, and those owls are in demand. Dinner's next, and we're diving into Omoidyokucho, a smoky alley near Shinjuku Station packed with tiny yakitori joints. These memory lane stalls feel like a step back to post-war Japan, grilling skewers over charcoal. Here's something spooky. Locals swear the alley's haunted by spirits of workers who died in nearby bombings decades ago. Keep an eye out for flickering lanterns. Some say it's not just the wind. Order a beer and some chicken heart skewers. They're chewy but delicious. Cap the night at Golden Guy, another Shinjuku gem. This cluster of narrow alleys hides over 200 microbars, each fitting maybe 6 people. Pick one with a theme, like Bar Albatross, decked out in chandeliers and taxidermy. Weird fact, many bars charge a seat fee, a holdover from when they catered to regulars only. Chat with the bartender, they're full of stories about Tokyo's underbelly. Sumo and secret shrines. Rise early for a sumo morning practice at a buyer training stable like Hakaku Stable in Sumida. Watching wrestlers slam into each other at 7 a.m. is humbling. Fun fact: sumo wrestlers consume up to 10,000 calories daily, often in a single meal called chanko nabe, a protein-packed stew. Some stables let visitors try it afterward. Bring stretchy pants. Book through a tour operator, as stables are strict about etiquette. Next, let's visit Gotokuji Temple in Setagaya, the birthplace of the Manakeneko beckoning cat. The temple's covered in thousands of cat figurines left as offerings for good luck. Quirky fact: the raised paws meaning changes, right paw for money, left for friends. Snap a photo, but don't touch the cats. They're sacred. Grab a ceramic kitty from the gift shop as a souvenir. Digital art and vending machine heaven. Lunch calls, so head to Kanda for a vending machine restaurant. Yes, really. Automat-style spots, like Yodoboshi Dining, serve everything from ramen to pizza via ticket machines. Strange fact: Japan has over 5 million vending machines, one for every 23 people, selling stuff as wild as umbrellas or live lobsters. Pick curry rice, it's cheap and filling. Now, immerse yourself in TeamLab Borderless, a digital art museum in Odaba. Walk through rooms where glowing flowers bloom on walls, and your shadow spawns butterflies. It's interactive, disorienting, and unlike any museum you've seen. Odd tidbit: the art reacts to your movements, so no two visits are the same. Wear white to blend into the projections. Karaoke and sky-high views. As night falls, let's hit Kongi, Tokyo's indie music hub. Rent a karaoke booth at Karaoke Can. It's private, so no one's judging your rendition of J-pop hits. Fun fact: karaoke means empty orchestra in Japanese, and Tokyo's booths are high-tech, with props like tambourines. Order sake and snacks through the in-room phone for the full experience. End your trip at Tokyo Skytree, the world's tallest tower at 2,080 feet. The observation deck at 450 meters gives you a glittering view of the city. Weird fact: the tower's design mimics traditional pagodas with a central pillar to dampen earthquakes. If you're brave, try the glass floor section. Looking straight down is a thrill. Final thoughts: Tokyo's a whirlwind of contradictions. Ancient shrines next to robot shows, haunted alleys near vending machine empires. You've tasted aged coffee, petted owls, dodged parasites, and sung your heart out. This city doesn't just surprise, it rewires how you see the world. So, what's next? Another round of skewers in a smoky yokocho, or maybe a nap under Gotokuji's lucky cats. Whatever you choose, Tokyo's got more secrets waiting. Safe travels.